We start tonight at 10 in Cypress, where investigators are trying to piece together a shooting inside a busy grocery store.
Law enforcement tells us 2 men were taken to a hospital. They are in critical condition. It happened in the Cypress area. That's just off 290 near Mason Road. Investigators are not saying what led up to the shooting. Matt Doherty has been there asking questions for several hours. He's got the latest tonight.
There's still a pretty heavy law enforcement presence, as you can see from what's behind me. Investigators say they swept the store 4 times tonight to make sure they hadn't missed somebody else who may have been hurt. It was a typical Wednesday afternoon in Cypress, with neighbors shopping for groceries. Madge says he dropped by the Kroger to get some snacks. For him and the other shoppers, the mood quickly changed.
I heard 2 people arguing, and next thing you know, I heard some shots go off.
Pop, pop, pop. And I just turned around and ran the opposite direction of the gunfire.
As soon as you heard the shots go off, everybody started running around and kind of trampling over each other. So it's kind of scary,
Old ladies trying to scramble. There were terrified kids, people pulling up in the parking lot, and I was just yelling at them, active gunmen, don't go in there.
Within minutes, officers arrived.
All of them were just jumping out of the car and running straight into the man. There was no hesitation.
The Precinct 4 Constable's office says when deputies showed up, they encountered a man who'd been shot in the neck coming out of the front door. Investigators now believe he is the suspect. Inside, deputies say was another man who'd been shot several more times by the suspect.
We can confirm there's 2 individuals that have been shot. They both have been transported to local hospitals. They are going to be in critical condition. Investigators say they believe the 2 men were the only ones involved in the shooting, and that the violence likely stemmed from a domestic disturbance between the 2. In a statement from Kroger this evening, the company says the Cypress store will remain closed while the investigation continues, and that counseling services are available for employees. Luckily, nobody else was hurt. Neither of the men have been identified, and we still don't know exactly what may have led up to the shooting. Lynn and Mia.
All right, Matt, thank you.